YouTube channel.
Okay.
And we're doing all the new stuff.
Okay.
So it's other interviews. You might get uploaded first though.
Oh, yay, me.
Okay, so
Okay.
just to be correct, how do you pronounce your name?
Mrs. Feaster.
Mrs. Feaster. Okay. How many years have you been teaching?
This will be my 11th year teaching.
Okay. What inspired you to start teaching? Is it something that you always wanted to do?
I
or-
think at the high school age, I knew I wanted to work with high school students. I think I actually got into education wanting to be a counselor, like your counselors here in the building. And I was counseled and told to, start with education, like get my education degree. And so I thought, well, what would I want to teach? And I love facts. I took a lot of facts classes when I was in high school. And then I just never wanted to leave the classroom. So I am not going the counseling route. I'm going to stay a teacher.
Okay, so what are your favorite things to do in your spare time?
Well, I have a 9-month-old baby girl, and so a lot of my spare time includes her. But we like to garden. We have a big garden this year, and so we've been canning lots of tomatoes the past few weekends. We like to travel. My husband and I both hunt, so in the fall we're busy hunting and just spending time together.
That's cool, hunting. I never heard that. What made you come here? Why did you choose McClure North?
Sure. Well, I was actually hired at McClure South Berkeley High School. My first job out of college. I started at MSB. And then they downsized a fax teacher position. So then I actually applied to be at McClure North that next year. That would have been the 2010-2011 school year. And so I was here a few years ago, or several years ago. And, recently with all the redistricting, now I'm back.
Okay, I have a lot of questions on here. What college did you go to and what did you major in?
I went to College of the Ozarks, and I like to talk about C of O because it was a really unique experience. I like to talk to my students about it because it's a free college, so anyone that wants to go to a four-year college can go there for free. Of course, if you get in, it's pretty neat. They have a work-study program that all the students go through, and it takes care of 100% of your tuition. And so I went there, my mom went there, my sister went there, so it's a really special place, and I often go back for homecoming and things like that. But it's near Branson area, if you're not familiar with the school. And I majored in family consumer science and also majored in education.
Okay, what are your goals for McClure North?
My goals for myself at McClure North?
Yes.
Well, right now I just want to get acclimated back into the school. So far I've had a wonderful experience. I'm part of a really great department. So there's 5 family consumer science teachers now at McClure North. And it's been really great being part of a department because at MSB, at my former school, it was just me. So it's been kind of a nice change to have colleagues to shoot things off of and collaborate with.
Okay, what are your opinions about the blue, platinum, and gold ID?
Oh, I think it's great. I know of other schools that have done it in the past. I think it's an easy, free, oftentimes it's hard to find incentives for students that are free. So I think it's a great incentive. I hope it works. Students seem to be excited about some of the aspects of it.
Yes. No, I don't like that question.
Okay.
How is the experience well, this is not a new school, but kind of like
Sure.
Yeah,
Lots of changes.
Yeah, so how does it feel being like, this is for like freshly new, but you already been here, so how does it feel being around all these new kids, not kids that you used to from South
I
Berkeley?
think it's been great. The students have been really polite and respectful. I've had great encounters with all my students. I think, if anything, I miss the familiar faces. So those teachers who have had those warm embraces after coming back off of summer break. I miss that because all of my former students who I normally would get to see, they're at McClure this year. So that's the only thing I kind of miss. But other than that, it's been wonderful. Like I said, it's been great to work with teachers in my department. I haven't had the opportunity to do that before because I was just the only fax teacher at my former school.
Oh yeah. And have you always? Yeah, you said you always wanted to be a teacher. What has stuck out to you about this school since you've been here?
The staff has really been helpful. I don't know if any of you guys were up here during the summer or not, but when all of my stuff got moved over from MSB, it was quite a mess in my room, and I was really taken aback and thankful for all the teachers who helped me, move everything around. And it was super hot in the building, and I had so much help. Everybody's been very welcoming.
Okay. If it was 5 things you could change about this school, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, 5 things. I don't know that I'm prepared to answer that question. That's a long list. I think I'd make it to where the AC worked a little better. I think, right? I think we'd all agree to that. Maybe a few more bathrooms. Most of my things that I would change, I think, are more on facilities. Like the elevator's broken right now, so that'd be nice to have that, to be able to get things up to my room that I need to get up to my room. But as far as the teachers and the staff, I think it's just been wonderful. Like I said, I miss having former students around. That would be nice to have those familiar faces. I don't know.
Okay, well, that was the interview.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. I hope you have something to work with.